Yizzo, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man, you can tap in or you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in, so let's get right into it. Now listen, you already know. Time, energy, the highest forms of currency, my G. Time and energy are the highest forms of currency. I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money, chasing that moolah, stacking that paper, that guap, that mozzarella. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex that time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G, at all times. Now, look, big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that's highly invested in the channel, everybody that understands that we are growing this channel organically, constant elevation. Yeah, we are surpassed 30,000 subscribers. It's constant elevation. Yeah, we on our way to 100K. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Even bigger salute to all the new investors, all the new subscribers that have made their way to Grown Man Business TV. Yeah, the realest channel on YouTube. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. So big salute to y'all. Make sure you wipe your feet off when you walk into this mansion. You understand me? Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you are in tune with Grown Man Business TV. Yeah, you at the right trap house, homie. I'm gonna give you that pure dope, straight off the brick into the bottles. Pure, raw, uncut. No extras, no preservatives. You've made your way to Grown Man Business TV. So big salute to everybody. Now, listen, man, you see the thumbnail. You see the thumbnail. You see the title. DJ Akademiks, a bumper clad pussy ras clad, bumper clad, ras clad, go smother skunk, is talking crazy about the FBA culture. Another tether, another foreigner, another leech, another parasite when it comes to this culture has now exposed itself. Now, one thing for sure, two things for certain, we gonna talk about this. We gonna really get in depth with what's going on with DJ Akademiks. You know, we all seen what happened with, Kendrick Lamar, Drizzy Drake, BBL Drizzy. And for some reason, for some odd reason, DJ Akademiks thinks that it makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? To hold Drake nuts in his mouth, to cuff his nuts every other day, to speak on two men's business that got nothing to do with him. It got nothing to do with DJ Akademiks, but DJ Akademiks is speaking the loudest. He's saying the most. Nut hugging, man. That's what we call it over here in the culture. We call it nut hugging, DJ Akademiks. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But not only is he out of pocket with this Drizzy Drake and LeBron James situation, not only is he out of pocket, but he recently made some comments about the West Coast. He recently went and made some comments about the culture, FBA. You understand what I'm saying? And I just really see what's going on. I see what's transpiring. And all I'm here to do is give you that pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. I'm here to give you the real. I'm here to tell people and leeches and parasites of the culture like DJ Akademiks that we see you, homie. We see you. And not only do we see you, but we're going to expose you. And when the time is right, we're going to cancel you. When the time is right, we're going to cancel you. So we're going to talk about this. Big salute to the chat. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. Let's get into this. I want to say salute to community. I really rock with the podcast community from out there on the West Coast. You got AD, you got Glasses Malone, you got T-Rail, you got a few dudes that used to rock with DJ Akademiks, another culture vulture, another parasite, another leech when it comes to the culture, DJ Akademiks. Not DJ Akademiks, but Adam 22. Big salute. So this particular podcast, had some words with DJ Akademiks on his remarks about the West Coast culture, about his remarks about FBA culture, and about his remarks towards the California wildfires. Now, I already did a whole live stream breaking down the California wildfires. I already told y'all, already went in depth on that. So we're not going to really go too far into that, but it's nasty work. It's nasty work what has become of the West Coast, and it's nasty work where we got all of these foreigners telling us about our culture. You know, I really believe that it's time that we uplift real content creators that come directly from the culture, like Grown Man Business TV. How is it that a DJ Akademiks is put on a pedestal to make millions and millions of dollars off our culture and he don't know nothing about it? How does this work? He think A Boogie is a factor. DJ Akademiks think Ice Spice is a factor in the culture. How is it that we elevate Adam 22, DJ Vladimir, DJ Akademiks, all foreigners to the culture, leeches, parasites to the culture, and look down or look past a Grown Man Business TV? It's time to change this. It's time to bring the real to the forefront. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. And it ain't nothing I'm gonna do about it. The energy, the universe is gonna eliminate the fake, homie. See, in this culture, DJ Akademiks, it's a bar that always resonated with me. And they said, it's only so long that fake thugs can pretend. See, when you ingrained in this culture, it's words to live by. It's not just a business to monetize and capitalize, and colonize. When you really come from the culture, what you understand is that our artists, our geniuses, you understand? They give us words to live by. And we're going to talk about this, man. I think that is absolutely nasty work. And, you know, R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle the Great. Because Nipsey Hussle the Great was on DJ Akademiks' neck before he left. I don't believe they had a conversation. I don't believe that Nipsey Hussle sat down with DJ Akademiks and saved face with that. I believe what I see and what I heard Nipsey Hussle say. And I still stand on that. Those words that Nipsey Hussle said about DJ Akademiks resonate and are relevant today in present time. So big salute to the chat, man. You know, we're going to go live twice a day. I'm going to give y'all a clean hour of power about DJ Wakademiks. And we're going to turn around tonight and we're going to go live for a clean hour about Jim Jones, Cameron, 50 Cent, and all that. My perspective is out of this world. You already know my process is like none other. None other. So you got to know I'm not going to say everything that everybody already said. I'm going to give you an angle that you ain't heard before on each subject. It's time to expose the fake and the phony. It's time to really shine a light on the fake and the phony within the culture. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Big salute to the community. You know, rock with the channel. You feel what I'm saying? I rock with the channel. I like the message. I like what y'all trying to do for the West Coast. I respect what y'all trying to do for the West Coast. You understand what I'm saying? So we gonna get into this, man. We gonna get into this. Big salute to the chat, man. Nasty work, DJ Akademiks. But your time is coming, homie. One thing for sure, two things for certain. We got to start pointing these dudes out before they make millions of dollars in the culture. Before they come in the culture and they buy their mama a house, buy themselves a house, buy all type of foreigns, make hundreds of millions of dollars. We got to pinpoint these leeches and we got to exile them from the culture. And not only that, we got to turn back around and we got to look at content creators like Grown Man Business TV, real cultures, the real ones from the culture. And we got to uplift these platforms. It's time for the real, B. So big salute to the chat. Let's get into this. Look what's going on. Listen to this.
I'm sorry, G. I hear it. LA Fires. I don't give a fuck about that.
Damn. LA Fires. He don't give a chuck about that. That's first and foremost. That's what he said first. Now let's let him keep going. LA Fires. He don't give a chuck about that.
Whoa. G didn't hear it. G don't got no headphones.
Let me go back. Coming for 20.
What? Go back.
G, you ready?
Pun and AD. Y'all have a terrible habit.
What?
Shit. Damn.
Salute the pun and AD.
Ain't no playing.
LA Fires. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't even know.
Let's
Keep going.
2025. First off, I want to say, man, prayers up to the family that lost everything, man. I know it's gonna be hard to get everything back, but my prayers are with y'all. But you ain't have to do that. You ain't even have to say that, and then you ain't have to laugh after you said that. Then after that, you said this right here.
On the West Coast, but what it just reminds me is that California's a shithole.
Whoa!
Shithole, completely.
Whoa!
Now I see why you don't answer the phone when AD be calling you. You really don't fuck with people like that, man. But when that other man call, you pick up on the first ring. Other man will whack 100, you pick up on the first ring. But hey, man, it's time for some new journalists in 2025, man. All this other shit played out.
Ooh, I'm gonna let that play one more time. But it is time for some new journalists in 2025. It's time for some new voices. It's time for the real, B. It's time for the real. It's time for the real. It's only so long that fake thugs can pretend, my G. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Now, Akademiks said, F them wildfires. He ain't worried about that. But let me give you some game on this, DJ Akademiks. Bumba clot, Ras clot, mother skunk, right? If those wildfires was taking place in Jamaica, where you from, your home country, then it would be something you was worried about. If those wildfires was taking place in Kingston, in Montego Bay, you would have something to say about that. You would feel empathy for those Jamaicans out there losing their shanty homes, losing their houses, losing their land. But because it's in LA, because it's black culture, because it's not your culture, you are not FBA. You are a bumper clot Jamaican, Ras clot. Now you don't care about that. Not only do you not care about the hundreds of deaths out there in California, thousands of acres of land being burned down right before our eyes. You get on a live stream and say, you don't care about that? Come on, B. Come on. Nasty work. I'm surprised ain't nobody went in your mouth yet. I would have went in your mouth a long time ago, DJ Akademiks. And we're going to talk more about that because I really respect and I like how AD, Pun, Glasses Malone, and all of them, how they kept their composure, how they didn't really jump out the window, how they talk real nice and polite with a Jamaican DJ Akademiks. But here at Grown Man Business TV, homie, I'm a war general. I'm the other side of the coin. I'm the other side. I'm the Gemini. I'm the side you don't want to run into. So you don't care about what's going on in California. And not only that, you said that California was a shithole. Hey, let me tell you something, DJ Akademiks. The poorest, most impoverished neighborhood in LA is 100 times better than any neighborhood in Jamaica. That's why you got on a banana boat and you came to America. That's why you got your ass on a banana boat, you bumper clot mother skunk, and you came to America. I don't care if you're talking about Watts, Compton, Crenshaw, and Slauson. The most ghetto, impoverished, poor area in the whole California is 1,000 times better than those little shanty towns out there in Jamaica. Oh, you thought I didn't know that? I've been to Jamaica multiple times, B. We can't even get off the cruise boat without your mother and your grandmother and your auntie pulling at my clothes trying to get me to buy something. Our tourism is what keep your goddamn shanty towns lit up. So for you to call LA a shithole, that was nasty work. When Jamaica, come on, son, that's a shithole. That's a commode. That's a toilet. That's a sewage right there. Y'all walk around dirt roads over there in Jamaica. Dirt roads, homie. Y'all got cars from 1962 over there in Jamaica. Y'all got shanty villages. Do you know what a shanty village is? It's over there where it's about 1,000 little huts, my G. Huts. It ain't a place in LA as poor as Jamaica. And that's why your ass is over here in America. But see, somebody got to tell you that. You're not a part of this culture, DJ Akademiks. And you should have never had a platform or been elevated to a level where you can speak on this culture the way you speak on this culture. You said that LA is basically sewage. When anytime I go to Jamaica, you got elderly women, you got elderly men, you got little kids trying to bamboozle me out of $5 so they can feed their family over there. Living in a damn shanty town, a shanty village. Come on, B. And it get worse. It get worse. Because we elevate these lames, B. We elevate these suckers. We elevate these dudes instead of putting something on they, come on, son, hand and feet. Instead of putting hand and feet on a DJ Akademiks, we done put him on a level where he buying $1 million homes and Maybachs and Maseratis and all that off our culture. You ain't heard DJ Akademiks talk about Jamaica one time. You ain't heard DJ Akademiks make no money off a Jamaican artist one time. What we talking about, man? Watch your mouth, B. Watch your mouth when you talk about the culture. Ain't a place in California worse than Jamaica. That's why you, your mama, your grandmama, your auntie, bumper clots, mother skunks, got on a banana boat and came to America. That's why you live in New Jersey. And got the nerve to talk. And listen, let me tell you something, man. I'm going to, from a bird's eye view, I'm always going to talk and get that game about these cultures, about these different cities and states and all of that. I talk my talk about New York City. I've talked my talk about the gang culture. But I come from this culture. I was raised and born into this culture. This culture is my lineage. So I got all right to criticize, and not only criticize, but to congratulate this culture. DJ Akademiks, you ain't got no foot in the game to talk about what's going on in hip-hop. Bumberclot, pussy boy, mother skunk, when you a whole Bonty boy. You a Bonty boy that got on a banana boat and came to America and waited till these cameras got involved to having an opinion about anything. But I'm going to tell you something before we move forward with this video. I suggest we take it to the early 90s. I suggest we get back to 1995, 1993, 1998. I suggest we do that. Because guess what? The Wu-Tang Clan would have came to New Jersey and came to that little studio and yeah, made you eat those words. NWA would have ran down on you in the club and made you eat those words. You talk in an interview behind the camera and you get disrespectful to this culture, Wu-Tang Clan, NWA, whoever, would have ran down on you and made you eat those words, Jamaican boy. Come on, man. Nasty work. So that's right there is the start of this. Oh, but it get deeper. The plot thickens. All right? So we going to get a little bit deeper into this. Let's really see. Here we go. Let's listen to a little bit of this. Big salute to the chat.
Disclaimer. No, I don't stream a million times an hour. No, I don't sell a lot of records like this. I don't. All of those things that's going to get told. All these things. You bitch ass nigga. Don't you ever in your motherfucking life, nigga, speak on that shit that's going on out here. You got 25 motherfuckers is dead.
You got to articulate yourself a little bit better. I think that's pun right there. You gotta articulate yourself just a little bit better, brother. Let's get into DJ. Let's get into DJ Akademiks' response on this. Big salute to the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button and the subscribe button. We locked in. Yeah, homie talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. But I understand the passion in this. I understand where he was going with that. You know, yeah. You gotta watch your mouth, homie. DJ Akademiks, man. Your time is coming, son. Yeah, they playing. Hold on real quick. Let me see something. Here we go.
We could get into all these other things. LA has an inflated sense of worth in the culture of music. I still think LA as a whole is pretty much locally contained and pretty much still irrelevant to the mainstream conversation. I don't think nowhere is inspired by LA, honestly. That's not me disrespecting LA. I think that, yes, one of the biggest rappers from LA, you know, it has been basically unanimously crowned that they won a rap battle, but you don't see LA music or culture really affected anywhere but LA.
Didn't Snoop?
Hey, bro, let me tell you something, man. Hearing a bumper-clot Jamaican rise-clot mother skunk like DJ Akademiks tell some black men about their culture is such a disgusting thing to me, B. It make my stomach turn to hear a DJ Akademiks feel like he can have an opinion on culture. And then at the same time, disrespect the culture by saying that the West Coast don't have no type of grip on the culture, that the West Coast has not influenced a major part of what we do in this culture when it come to music, because you don't know nothing about the West Coast. You don't know nothing about FBA culture. We're going to get deep into this. At the very surface that everybody know, the West Coast has influenced America to gangbang. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Most people will tell you it's a bad thing. What I'm here to tell you is gangbanging stems from the Black Panther movement. All of the violent gangsters that were involved with the Black Panthers that y'all don't know about, they evolved into gangbangers. And when you take the U.S. government and you sprinkle in drugs, money, deception, invasion, colonization, the whole takedown of the Black Panther Party, then you can really understand why gangbanging turned into what it is. So you don't even understand what you're talking about off the rip. You don't even get it because you a bumper-clad Jamaican that came to America on a banana boat. You rode a canoe over here. You had pedals and it was 40 of y'all on a canoe. Right? So right there, Cali is spearheading certain things in the culture. Now let's talk about music. You got Kendrick Lamar that has literally ran through your favorite artists. You know, BBL Drizzy, the dude that you stay nut hugging. I mean, you always holding his nuts. Every day, you got a Canadian nuts in your hand and in your mouth. DJ Akademiks. What I'm here to tell you is Kendrick Lamar is the biggest artist in this culture to present date. He's from Compton. He's from the West Coast. So what are you talking about? Oh, you want to talk about other artists? Okay. Nipsey Hussle music is influencing the culture right now. It's people right now that say we running a marathon. We running a lap. It's more people right now on the independent tip because of what they seen Nipsey Hussle do than ever. It's more artists that do not want to sign the labels because what they seen Nipsey Hussle do than ever. And he is deceased. R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle. R.I.P. to Nipsey the Great. He is influencing the culture in his wake. In his death, he is influencing the culture. Right? Okay, let's get deep into this. You got Snoop Dogg. I don't know what you are talking about. I don't know why you think you know so much about this culture. You should be talking about Bob Marley, Vibe Cartel. You should be talking about Bumba Clot, Ross Clot, Jamaican music, Bumba Ross, DJ Akademiks. Snoop Dogg is the most recognizable rap artist on the face of the globe. Let me say that again. Snoop Doggy Dogg from the Dog Pound. Snoop Doggy Dogg. Snoop Dogg. They singing that in India somewhere. They singing that somewhere in goddamn Guatemala or Guatemala, Guatemala Bay. It's motherfuckers in the Ukraine right now saying Snoop Doggy Dogg from the West Coast, Long Beach, California. What you talking about, B? And I'm not from Cali, but I got to be honest. We got to be real. But you don't know the culture because you are not from this. You are not FBA business, homie. And we're going to talk a lot more, but I'm going to get deep into this because it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deep in a rap. You an industry plan. You was here to cause confusion. You are here to cause destruction in our community, and you've been doing it ever since you got behind a microphone, ever since you got behind a camera, homie. Okay, let's go deeper than this. Do you remember The Game? If you ask me, The Game is the best rapper out of California. He is the #1 lyricist out of California. The Game, if you like him or not. Do you understand the run that The Game had? Do you understand that The Game put Kendrick Lamar on tour? The Game put Nipsey Hussle on tour. The Game seeded all of this. Salute to The Game, homie. That is an artist that is so underrated from the West. He is the best rapper from the West Coast. And I want to say this to The Game. I want to say I'm waiting for the documentary 3, homie. I seen the clip. I heard you. Man, what? For disrespecting the West Coast like that, DJ Akademiks, it need to be a demonstration. It need to be a DP. Somebody need to go in your mouth, B. You need to have to run a fade for what you said about that. See, back in the 90s, you would have had to stand on these words. What we talking about, man? I'm not here to talk to you, DJ Akademiks. I'm here to tell you, you deserve a DP, homie. You deserve to get ran down on. And I put it in the universe. Go out there to Cali. I hope they strip you down to your thong. I hope you get stripped down to your thong, homie, to your panties that you got up under that skirt that you wearing. DJ Akademiks. AD. Pun. Glasses Malone. I would love to sit down with y'all. Elevate the real, homie. This is Grown Man Business TV. Elevate the real. Delete the fake. It's only so long fake thugs can pretend. So there goes Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, The Game. Come on, B. Let's take it to another level. You got Dr. Dre, one of the greatest producers to ever walk the face of this globe. Okay, he ain't relevant. You feel like he ain't relevant. Okay, you got DJ Mustard. You got Mustard, homie, who produced the very diss track that wiped out your favorite artist. That got Drake panties in a bunch. You know, certified lover boy, certified pedophile. You know who we talking about. You got DJ Mustard. Mustard. We got DJ Mustard, one of the most relevant producers. He's out of Cali. E40, Ice Cube, I mean, I'm saying, but you know what a bumper clot, ras clot Jamaican gonna say? These guys aren't relevant. We talking about right now, about our culture. And you can't even name 5 Jamaican artists that went platinum. You can't name 4 Jamaican artists that are relevant right now without the help of FBA, without the help of black people. And you got a nerve to talk about our culture? Let me let them talk, man. Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat, man. Let me let them talk.
Snoop Dogg just hosted the Olympics? Didn't Snoop Dogg just host the Olympics? Like the World Olympics? Like Snoop Dogg? Like
not doing the Super Bowl.
Like Snoop Dogg just hosted the actual Olympics.
No, that don't affect the culture, Cody.
What culture?
So Snoop, and you exactly right, JJ. Salute to you, because I ain't even, I'm up on that, but that didn't even went over my head and under my bridge. Cube is a legend, and he is relevant in the culture in multiple different facets, my G. The big 3, that's basketball, that's FBA, that's our culture. We run that. And he just dropped music, an album. And it did numbers. He didn't flop, homie. So, what are we talking about? Snoop Doggy Dogg hosting the damn Olympics, a weed smoking rapper, a legend, a living legend, hosting a Crip, a gang member, hosting the Olympics. That ain't relevant. So my point is, these tethers will do anything to tear our culture down. They'll do anything to discredit what we have brought to this, what we have created. And I love the fact that this is happening organically. Man, I went crazy at Fat Joe. Did some good work. But it ain't just Latinos. It ain't just white people. I'm talking about Jamaicans, Haitians, Guyanese. They all secretly got a disdain for FBA culture. And they all think that we don't have a culture. I'm talking Casanet, Africans. Make all this money in America and go back to Africa to build schools and shit. But come on, man. Akon stole all that money out this culture and went back to Africa and got in bed with China and all that. Talking about Akon City and all of that. So it's happening organically. And I'm going to talk more about this. But right now it's DJ Whack Akademiks. Disrespecting the culture. You shouldn't be able to step foot in LA. Big salute to the chat. Hit that like button, man.
Who's that?
What culture?
Who is that?
Bro, are you out of your mind? What culture does
Wait,
the
who
East
is
Coast
this?
do the
Who
East
is
Coast
this?
have right now?
Who is this
They
talking
stole
about the culture
drill from
anyway?
fucking London. What the fuck are we even talking about right now? Nigga, like, what are we even speaking about? What are we speaking about right now,
We're
bro?
talking to the culture
The
right
king
now.
of New York is Nicki Minaj, for Christ's sake. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, let's get
But Snoop performing at the
this shit.
Olympics is
I didn't
like,
say performing. I said hosting, bro. Ain't nobody from over there can do none of that. Not named Jay-Z. And Jay-Z fucking with the West.
You guys can't name 3 culturally relevant, and we're not going to count the Tyler Creators. You can't name culturally 3 relevant.
This nigga crazy.
This is what I want to say about this. And see, this is why my voice is so powerful. This is why my voice is more powerful than Fox News, it's more powerful than CNN, it's more powerful than DJ Akademiks and Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy, playing butt tag every day on your morning radio at the Breakfast Club and all of that. This is why my voice is so powerful, because I'm not going to say the obvious. I'm not going to say what everybody else is going to say. DJ Akademiks is an industry plant, and this is a prime example of divide and conquer. You got a full-blown Jamaican arguing with some dudes on the West Coast. And now you got those same dudes on the West Coast talking about New York. So now you got a tether, you got a DJ Akademiks trying to fuel something in the West Coast and the East Coast. You ain't got that on the East Coast in New York. You ain't got that in Cali. You ain't got that in Jamaica. You ain't got that on that banana boat you came over here on, DJ Akademiks. Yeah, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. It ain't about New York. It ain't about what's going on in New York. And you already know I'll get down on New York when I'm talking about, but we gotta keep this 100. It ain't got nothing to do with New York City. Right now, he disrespecting California. And what he's doing is causing chaos. He's causing a distraction. He got y'all talking about New York when New York ain't talking about y'all. Drake is a Canadian. DJ Akademiks is a Jamaican that live in New Jersey. Where is the New York and Cali comparisons coming from? That's why platforms like Grown Man Business TV need to be elevated. Salute the community and all of them. Salute the AD, Pun, all of them. Salute the Glasses Malone. Because we got to elevate the real in this culture. That's why it's always a problem. That's why it's always war. That's why it's always beef. Because you got a Jamaican, you got an African, you got a Canadian. Casanet is an African, bro. I don't care if he grew up in New York City. He took his money and he went to Africa. He ain't do nothing for you, for the projects where he grew up at. He ain't do nothing for y'all out there. And then you got a big dog like myself, because if you like it or not, I'm going to have people in I'm going to do the numbers without the extras. I don't need the cosign. I'm telling you, elevate the real. He telling y'all, it's DJ Akademiks, and it's a dude from Nebraska on the phone telling y'all in California that y'all are irrelevant. Y'all ain't better than LA. I mean, y'all ain't better than Atlanta, and y'all ain't better than Texas, and y'all ain't better than New York City. And I'm telling you, ain't no way possible. With everything y'all do for the culture, let me show y'all something before we get back into this. Big salute to the chat. I want to play something for y'all. I want y'all to big salute. RIP to Nipsey Hussle, man. Listen to Nip, yo.
It's kind of because DJ Akademiks is a meatball to me. So he said stuff. He said some stuff about Chicago, rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, he's a buster. He's a weirdo. Niggas will whoop his ass in real life. He behind the camera, and you guys just let clowns be clowns, man. Like, I was on Everyday Struggle, and I walked out just because. You know, I'm not a clown. I don't come from that world of like you make jokes about. We used to fuck niggas up. Excuse me, are we live?
Yeah, we can bleep this.
We used to fuck niggas up for trying to film fights.
Right.
In the hood.
Yeah.
Nigga, you fight. What you doing with the camera? We gonna make you fight, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with you, boy?
Yeah.
We ain't covering no drama. That's called instigating.
Right.
And what's up with you while you at it, nigga?
Right.
So, you know, niggas like him get weeded out quick. He got a little internet run going on, but you know, he just gotta let himself destruct because he's on the path.
Word to Nipsey Hussle, B. Word to Nip, man. Word to Nipsey. Nipsey would be disappointed in a lot of you Cali dudes, man. Having these type of conversations with lames like DJ Akademiks, and ain't nobody said a demonstration yet. Ain't nobody winning his mouth yet. Ain't nobody said nothing. Ain't nobody winning his mouth yet. So I wanted to just run that past y'all before we get back into letting DJ Akademiks a lane, bro. A bumperclot Jamaican talking about Cali and FBA culture, hip hop. But he ain't did one live stream about Jamaica. A bumperclot foreigner Jamaican talking about, and I'm gonna tell you something. It's the same thing with Flacco, Show Flacco. I'm gonna do a live stream on him as well. An African from Alabama or Nebraska or something like that. Talking about gang culture. Talking about black people. Y'all ride with Show Flacco. Yeah, salute the 16 shots for putting that phlegm on them. For putting that saliva on them. You know, spitting and all of that. I respect 16 shots when he did that. Show Flacco, ain't nobody winning his mouth yet. I'm going to shoot shots. Yo, listen to me. I'm the Yosemite Sam of YouTube. I'm shooting shots at everybody. Everybody that ain't standing on FBA business, you looking at the Yo Samity Sam. I'm coming guns blazing. Somebody tag AD in this. Somebody tag community in this. Tell them to get in here. Word to Nipsey Hussle, B. I knew when y'all did what y'all did to Nipsey Hussle, it was gonna set y'all back 100 years. The very dude Nipsey Hussle is speaking on, y'all giggling and kiki and R.I.P. to Nip Hussle, B. R.I.P. to Nip Hussle. But don't worry, man. The marathon continues. And you need to know something, man. Nipsey Hussle, he's like African. Eritrean and all of that. So this ain't got nothing to do with all Africans. This ain't got nothing to do with all Jamaicans, all Latinos. I'm pointing out the tethers, the leeches, the parasites to the culture. Nipsey Hussle was a beautiful example of FBA culture. Nipsey Hussle was an amazing example of an African being influenced by FBA culture and taking it to the highest level and respecting it on the highest level. Talking about, man, word to Nip, man. I love listening to, man, what we talking about?
Because DJ Akademiks is a meatball to me, so he said stuff. He said some stuff about Chicago, rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, he's a buster. He's a weirdo. Niggas will whoop his ass in real life. He behind the camera, and you gotta just let clowns be clowns, man. Like, I was on Everyday Struggle, and I walked out just because, you know, I'm not a clown. I don't come from that world of like you make jokes about. We used to fuck niggas up. Excuse me, are we live?
We can bleep this.
We used to fuck niggas up for trying to film fights.
Right.
Yeah. In the hood.
Yeah.
Nigga, you fight. What you doing with the camera? We gonna make you fight, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with you, boy?
Yeah.
We ain't covering no drama. That's called instigating.
Right.
And what's up with you while you at it, nigga?
Yeah. Woo! Yo, word to Nip, son. Word to Nipsey. What's up with you, son? What's up with you? It's called instigating. All that stuff all that talk that DJ Akademiks is doing is called instigating. So how about what's up with you, Ak? You ever got a fade? You ever had to throw your hands? You ever got in a fight? You ever been in the back of them buildings, homie? Yeah, hold up, homie. Hey, you two, hold on. What's up with you, Ak? You a whole hoe out here, B. Hey, man, let's elevate the real. And over here, that's what this is, the real. DJ Akademiks, Show Flacco, frauds, homie, and it's only so long fake thugs is going to be able to pretend. Hold on, homie, hold up. Flacco, what's up with you, man? Where the demo at? Let's get a demonstration. Let's get a fade right here. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't really like AD and them. I don't want to talk, B. We don't know how it already happened. I done heard enough communication. I done heard enough of your lingo. I done heard enough of your disrespect. To now, I'm going to tell them to hold up. Bloods, Crips, hold up. Y'all stop shooting each other. Hey, what's up with you, Akademiks? This is what they fear. They fear somebody with the heart of a Nipsey Hussle, with the articulation and the brain capacity of a Nip Hussle, B. Ain't no way you got something as real as this on YouTube and you don't elevate it. Crazy, B. You out of your mind. Show Flacco, yeah. You said a lot about gang members. I'm going to talk about, you said a lot about gang members not understanding that the gangs derive from the Black Panther Party. See, I know you know about Huey P. Newton. You know about Bobby Seale and all that. But what you don't know is behind them was a bunch of black gangsters. Black thugs, criminals, shooters, war generals that was ready to die, kill, and go to jail about FBA culture, about our community. And when the government, I'm talking Hoover, I'm talking the fucking president and all of that, Ronald Reagan, all of that. When they focused and they dismantled the Black Panther Party, now you got all of these thugs that's roaming the street trying to make something, trying to recreate the magic of the Black Panther Party. And now you got gangs, homie. And then the gangs were actually powerful. They were actually united in the beginning. And guess what the government did again? They said, you know what? We got to add drugs to this. Put some drugs in the community so these gang members could look at money instead of looking at the revolution. So you being an African and you academics being a Jamaican, you just think that black people was over here killing each other. You not a part of this culture, B. Let me, before I go further, I want to, I'm in my bag right now. So I'm going to give y'all an analogy. Even when I look at movies, right? And I want y'all to do your homework on this. I want y'all to go rehash this movie, Black Panther. Even when I look at movies, I notice things that other people don't notice. And I home in on things that are not the obvious. In the movie Black Panther, listen to me, rock with me on this. Michael B. Jordan's father was an African that they sent from Wakanda to LA. He came to LA, he indulged and he got involved with FBA culture, black people, gangs. He got involved with the movement, with the revolution of black people, even though he was an African like Nipsey Hussle. In due time, the people, his brother from Wakanda came to LA. This happened right in y'all city, right in y'all state. This is where they based the movie at, and they put it right in your face. The African came from Wakanda, and he was talking to Michael B. Jordan's father. And he said, you need to come back with us. You need to come back to Wakanda. And Michael B. Jordan's father, he said no. He said it's a revolution going on over here with FBA people, not Africans, but FBA, black people. There is a genocide going on over here. The government is assassinating these people. It's a revolution, and us Africans, we need to help. We need to help them. The African dude said, nah, I ain't with that. That's their problem. Let those black people die. Let them go through genocide. That ain't what we over here to do. And he was so passionate, Michael B. Jordan's father, about the revolution that he died in that apartment. Before he was going to leave black people in LA to be assassinated and crucified by the government, he died in that apartment. And then Michael B. Jordan, he found his dad dead in the apartment, which made him make his way back to Wakanda to take over. With all that being said, even in that movie, it showed you that the Africans don't rock with us. In that movie, they showed you that it's a big difference between foundational black Americans and African Americans. Did y'all miss that part, B? Did y'all miss the part when Michael B. Jordan's father did not want to go back to Africa and he got the popping off in that goddamn apartment behind our revolution? Wanting to help black people, and the African told him, hell no. With all that being said, Akademiks and Show Flacco, these dudes are leeches of the culture. These dudes don't want to help the revolution. They don't want to help the forward progression of this culture. They want to destroy it. And at the same time, they want to monetize and get rich off of it. That's a part of the movie that I hear nobody talking about. That's the only part of the movie that mattered to me. I didn't care about none of that other shit in the Black Panther movie. I don't remember nothing else that happened. Let's get back on track with this. Big salute to the chat. Let's get back on track with this. Because I don't want to, you know, it is what it is. This will be what it's going to be. You know what I mean? Let's get back on track with this. Yeah. That's the game that I'm giving up over here. Show Flacco deserved to get spit on. DJ Akademiks, you next, homie. I'ma press the issue. I'ma press the issue to the point where you ain't gonna be able to walk nowhere in the urban community. You ain't gonna be able to get money nowhere within the culture without niggas throwing bottles at you, throwing champagne bottles at you, throwing beer bottles at you. If you like it or not, I'ma grow this channel to the point where you ain't gonna be able to move within the culture. Big salute to the chat, man.
You can't take away who we count.
You can't count Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator recorded in my house in Compton.
This nigga
So how you gonna
crazy.
tell me we can't count them?
Niggas for the culture. Nigga, what you niggas talking about?
We can count all the W's. All of them.
Because we're thinking about what we identify as West Coast. West Coast,
It's Tyler
we
Creator.
really own.
Who is we
We
though? Who
only
is
see-
we? Tyler Creator is West Coast.
Why
When you
does
say we, who
somebody
you talking
not from the
about?
West Coast get to identify with what is West Coast? First of all, y'all only known for streaming, nigga. Y'all ain't did nothing in music in over a decade, bro. It's not cracking like that over there, bro. Like y'all be popping it. Y'all be popping it. No, nobody's no. You know why we know Lil Tay now?
Chaos. He got them arguing. He got them arguing about Cali in New York, and DJ Akademiks a full-blown Jamaican that don't live in New York. And nobody's pointing this out. Nobody, again, it's a reason why my voice is this powerful. It's a reason why we over 30,000 subscribers strong organically. It's a reason why we making our way to 100,000 subscribers, because you better believe something. Once I hit 100K, I mean, even before I hit 100K, but once I hit 100K, you gonna have to acknowledge this. I'm already on your heels, homie. Yo, you know, because what we consider the culture, yo, you don't get to consider nothing within the culture of the West Coast, in FBA, hip hop, foundational Black Americans. You don't get the, you don't, what about the Jamaican culture? Yo, you know, because in the culture, boy, you don't even get the, you're not a part of this. And, you know, you got to know something, man. I'm going to let this go a little further, but when Nipsey Hussle was talking about DJ Akademiks, he was not laughing, B. He was not giggling. When you talking about grown man business and we get to talking about our culture and we get to talking about what we stand for, principles and morals, it ain't gonna be no all that shit get cut out, man. Y'all need Nipsey Hussle, B. Because even DJ Akademiks and these dudes, you know, salute the Cudnum and Cat and Glasses Malone and all of them, but let's cut out all the laughing and giggling when you got a whole Jamaican disrespecting y'all culture. Let's stop all that. Let's stand on grown man business. Let's let them know, Akademiks, point blank, period, B. You either gonna apologize or we gonna show you something, man. And it is what it is, man. And I don't want to hear no beating around the bush and all that. If you don't mean it, don't say it. But there ain't no way you gonna talk about our culture and disrespect the West Coast. And we, what the fuck y'all laughing for? What's so funny? I don't see nothing funny. You ain't see me laugh one time in this video. And I ain't even from the West Coast. I'm from the culture. The culture is nationwide. The culture is nationwide. It's global, my G. So yeah, we gonna talk about this. Bumba clot, Ross clot Jamaican. Mother skunk Jamaican. Let's listen to this. Salute the Glasses Malone, man.
You can't make the space talk about each other. It's not about where Atlanta is. It's not about where New York is. This is about you specifically disrespecting a bunch of people that lost their shit. You gotta do better. You can't do that, man. That's how shit happens. You can't do that.
We can get to that.
Yeah, but to the culture of music, man, and to the culture, like, you live in a state where everybody gangbang. That's the culture of Los Angeles.
Brother, okay, if that's the pat on the back y'all want for an eternity, cool. Y'all created something that everybody...
It's not a pat on the back, it's just cultural being something that's shared. So it's not a pat on the back, and they doing it the way we do it because we all one unit, the whole hip-hop unit. But it's specifically this conversation, Big Dog, is just about you disrespecting a bunch of people for no reason. And that's just wrong. You got to do better. That don't make no sense. I get it. I know that's your man, cuz, and I know how cuz feel. And you know I know cuz. But, like, you can't do that, bro. That's just, like, not cool. And your platform is too big for you to be being irresponsible like that, man.
You're jumping topics because this is the first thing I've said about LA for the last... I've said this for the last 6 months. Forget Drake.
But also, hold on. Also, you keep talking about another man like that, though, Act. You talking about niggas you don't know.
The reality is this. LA has damn near zero impact on the mainstream of hip-hop. And every time I be hearing that LA is like running shit, I'm like, where? Yeah, if you're not, like, you guys clearly live there. I'm telling you, outside of LA, nobody is thinking about LA, with all due respect.
Hey, salute the Glasses Malone. You know, I know that Nipsey Hussle respected Glasses Malone on a certain level, and I do as well. As far as his intellect and his how he articulates himself and all of that. I always rock with Glasses Malone. Love the song that he did, the Tupac song and all of that. But I want to say this, like, it's time to turn up, B. It's time to turn up. You got a Jamaican telling you about your culture. You got a Jamaican telling you that y'all have zero relevancy in a culture y'all help shape and form. It's like either, you know what? How about this? If that's how you feel, stand on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to do this long speech with you. It's not my job to make you understand what we talking about, Act. You either gonna respect it or you gonna check it. And it's looking like you want to check it. So when we see you, you need to do that. And we gonna see you sooner than later. Don't you worry. We gonna be where you at. And you gonna have to stand on that. Security and all, B. Me personally, here at Grown Man Business TV, I believe that that's what time is on. It's past talking. You know, these other cultures have been disrespecting, leeching, and being parasites to our culture. It's past a soft voice with the conversation. It's way past that. Because if you ain't willing to really go in about this, then it ain't even no reason to speak on it. Yo, Act, you know, it's really about, I get it, Malone. And you know what? You stay in that lane that you carved out. Let Grown Man Business apply that pressure. Let Grown Man Business, I'm a widen this lane for the real that I'm in. He knows something, right? When you talk, and I see that comment, I want to address it, but, you know, just hold on real quick. Because I'm causing more division. No, I'm exposing a division that's already there. See, when you talking to these foreigners, when you talking to these other cultures, they always gonna, especially when you talking like me. When you talking like Glasses Malone, real nice and soft, they don't feel no way about it. You know, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but when you talking like me, then it's like, oh, no, you know, you causing more division. It's racism. No, I'm only exposing the division that always been there. The same division y'all always had, but y'all throw rocks and hide your hand. Y'all don't really like Yankees over there in Jamaica, but y'all get on banana boats and y'all come to America. Y'all come to the same place where the Yankees live at. But over there, y'all use Yankee as a derogatory term and all of that. So you don't like the fact that I point the finger and I'ma stand on it. I'ma stand on it behind this camera and in public. In public, in a physical form, I'ma make you eat that. And if you got a problem with it, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Yeah, you're causing more division. Nah, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? I ain't causing no more division. I'm exposing the division that's already there. And then what I'm doing is I'm telling my people, FBA culture and FBA business, I'm telling my people, look at that. I told y'all a long time ago that's what it was. Now all they doing is exposing themselves. So you not gonna be you not gonna be able to come over here and distract, not me anyway, maybe somebody else. Not me, boy. Yo, it's, you know what I'm saying? Nah, homie, everything is going to happen organically. Everything is going to happen organically. There's nothing I could do to help you with that. Salute to the chat, man. That like button.
It's just untrue. Your whole last year was built off one rapper destroying your favorite rapper. And he's from Compton.
Yeet is the king of LA. Yeet. We keep saying it's one rapper.
Yeah, but you acting like you gotta focus when you saying it's one rapper. There's not a million rappers doing anything. It's one rapper that destroyed and ran the whole culture. And he just happens to be from Compton. And you spent your whole time right now talking about that.
He cleaned up like 30 years old.
Man, who is you be talking, bro? Let the big dogs talk,
What y'all think is hate, and I've continued saying this. I said, hey, listen, I do like the New York scene, but the New York scene isn't at its full potential. Cardi B barely drops. Yeah, Nicki does her thing, but she's an older artist. We need to see the youth really take the shit by the reins. We be hearing the West Coast niggas basically acting like Kendrick's, like, his run means the whole coast is on, and I'm like, ow. Like,
his run does and do mean that the whole coast is on. Kendrick put the whole West Coast on his back. And being the top artist in the industry, he's strong enough to do that. He's strong enough to put the West Coast on his back. Every gang, every culture, every basketball player, every rapper, and still run through your favorite artist, BBL Drizzy. One thing for sure, two things for certain, Nipsey Hussle knew what Kendrick Lamar was. The game, he knew what Kendrick Lamar was. You just don't know what he is, and you don't respect what he is because, homie, you not a part of this culture. You a guest in the house of hip hop. And guests should lower their voice when they in somebody's house. Guests should watch their mouth. Guests should understand what they talk. Yo, you don't just go in somebody's house and talk like that the way you talking without getting slapped in your mouth, homie. You got to understand something, right? My DMs are full with respectable white men, respectable Latino men, respectable African, respectable men from all cultures that rock with me because they understand and they know for a fact what I'm saying is true. And they are, I don't want to say shocked, but they're more surprised that finally a real black man that's standing on grown man business, that's a heterosexual head of his household, is now saying this and unapologetically saying it. They respect it more. They respect when you tell the truth and you can articulate yourself without disrespecting them. You can still say what it is. DJ Akademiks, his family, they don't rock with black people. This boy said, the New York rap scene is not at its full potential. You know, Cardi B barely drops. Well, Cardi B don't even write her own music, homie. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Cardi B hasn't dropped because Cardi B ghostwriters ain't putting together the right songs for her next album. You can't compare a Cardi B or a Nicki Minaj to a Kendrick Lamar. You better go talk about Vibe Cartel or somebody Bumbleclot Pussy, boy. Yeah, I'm real deep. Ask your mama. Ask your mama how deep I go, boy. Yeah. Yeah, ask your old lady. Ask your old lady about this grown man business. Show her one of these videos and see if she don't get the creaming in the panties when she hear a grown man talk. Play this for your old lady and your mama and see if they don't get the tingling. Because they ain't used to hearing a grown man talk like this. You know, you in my comment section like a whole hoe out here. So I know you ain't got this type of energy. Do your wife a favor and let her listen to Grown Man Business TV. Do your wife a favor and tell her, go subscribe. Go subscribe to Grown Man Business TV. I saw your profile pic. I'm sure you were from Guyana. You from Guyana. You from St. Johannesburg. You a full-blown African, homie. Every now and then, I'm gonna give you that game. You in my comment typing like that, you a whole hoe out here. Do your wife a favor. Yeah, and I'm telling you, listen, at 5:30, we gonna go live again, and we gonna talk about Cam and Mace. I'm gonna give y'all a full hour of power. But right now, DJ Akademiks, homie, ain't no more talking. Pressure will be applied, and guess what? The beautiful thing about it is, it can't be, these dudes look just like me. It ain't no racism in this. Yeah, I ain't just going at white people. I ain't just gonna talk about Latinos. Huh? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, you know, they doggy fur. I'm not gonna talk about those guys, man. I'm gonna talk about Show Flacos, and I'm gonna talk about DJ Akademiks as well. Jamaicans and Africans. Man, that's a, big freedom. Salute to you, man. I'm gonna address that in a few minutes. Big salute to the chat, man. Let's let Moses Malone do his thing.
That's not even, yo, I'm telling you right now, to me, Chicago, Detroit, and Florida is hotter than the entire West Coast. Okay? I even got New York over it.
But that's cool.
That's cap. That's cap. You talking about Chicago, the same place you got famous for doing content on black men killing each other? You know, the war in Chirac. You remember you did a whole series putting together cold cases about black men deleting each other, causing chaos. You know how much chaos and destruction you caused in the city of Chicago? You know how much blood is on your hands when it comes to the city of Chicago? Hey, man, hold on, man. One more time. One more time, one more time, man. I just love to hear it. It make me feel a certain way because I just love to hear how real the homie was. It turned me up. And it make me be exactly what and who I am because y'all got rid of this man. The realest in California. Y'all let him get deleted. Big salute to the chat.
It's kind of because DJ Akademiks is a meatball to me. So he said stuff. He said some stuff about Chicago, rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, he's a buster. He's a weirdo. Niggas will whoop his ass in real life. He behind the camera, and you gotta just let clowns be clowns, man. Like, I was on Everyday Struggle, and I walked out just because You know, I'm not a clown. I don't come from that world of like you make jokes about. We used to fuck niggas up. Excuse me, are we live?
Yeah, we good.
We can bleep this. We used to fuck niggas up for trying to film fights.
Right.
Yeah. In the hood. Yeah. Nigga, you fight. What you doing with the camera? We gonna make you fight, nigga. Yeah. Fuck wrong with you, boy. Yeah. We ain't covering no drama. That's called instigating. Right. And what's up with you while you at it, nigga? Right. So, you know, niggas like him get weeded out quick. He got a little internet run going on, but, you know, we just gotta let himself destruct because he's on the path.
Word to Nipsey Hussle. Word to one of the realest to ever do this. Yeah, you gotta understand something, man. It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. And when you dropping this when you talking like this, yeah, it's going, you know, dude had to actually subscribe to the channel to even say something. Just know that the word is that powerful that these dudes are subscribed to the channel just to say something in the comment section. Nigga said Chicago, Texas, and Florida is more relevant than California. With all of the groundwork that California has laid, you gotta understand something, man. It's nasty work when you got a whole tether telling us what's relevant in our culture. You got a dude that listen to Lil Uzi Vert and Trippie Redd telling us about hip-hop culture. You got a dude that's nut-hugging Drizzy Drake telling us what is and what ain't in the culture. And ain't nobody ran in his mouth yet. We gonna go this a little bit further. And then at 4:30, maybe 4:45, I'm gonna end this live stream and we gonna come right back. Big salute to the chat. All In Alkaline Lifestyle, I see you in the chat. Big salute to All In Alkaline Lifestyle, that feminine energy we all do need. You understand what I'm saying? Big salute to you. You know, day one investor. Day one investor. Anytime I see you, you already know what time it is. So everybody hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you are in tune with Grown Man Business TV. Salute to all the wrenches. MJ, I see you in the chat. All In Alkaline Lifestyle, I see you in the chat. Lisa, I see you in the chat. Gangland Blown, I see you, my G. Big salute. Yeah, this right here is for Cali. Ain't no way. Nip wouldn't even have had this conversation with DJ Akademiks without going in his mouth. And guess what? Nipsey Hussle walked off the set of that show that they had because he was either going to go in his mouth or he was going to walk off the set. And he chose to save himself any trauma, save himself any police activity, and he walked off the set. But it was going to be one or the other. It won't about to be no ha ha ha, key. It won't gonna be all that giggling and all that. When you got a bumper clot, ras clot, Jamaican mother skunk talking about the culture. Big salute to the chat. Let's listen to this.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Listen, that's the thing, man. Opinion, man. It's a lot. We confusing opinions with facts on this fucking conversation.
Go to all of that.
Culturally, when it go down to numbers, who had bigger numbers in the West Coast in 2024?
Nobody got to defend the West Coast. The West Coast pretty much ruined his favorite rapper.
Destroyed him.
So the point I'm saying to
destroyed
you
him.
That's enough. It don't
killed his career.
Like
Real
you just
nigga from Compton killed his career.
Don't mean you gotta actually do all of that. You gotta. First off, you should apologize to all of those people that you disrespected in that fire, and then y'all can talk about some music. But you got to do better. You can't be mad. Like all of the stuff you doing, man, just look crazy. Like the shit you doing with LeBron, all that shit just unplayer, dog. Like I get it, man. I know you doing your thing with your stream cut, but you don't got to be unplayer about it all, dog. Like this shit real. It's like real life.
Tell that nigga
shit,
don't
man.
cheat on his wife, then.
What type of fucking what type of
somebody has a bitch ass nigga wet you, son. Shut your ass up.
Tell him not to cheat on his wife.
Smash you, boy. Suck ass nigga. All right, back to you, cuz off the phone, cuz.
Regardless, that's
Nigga sound crazy.
whatever another nigga doing, cuz is none of your business, my boy.
This is the East Coast representation, cuz, right here.
No, it ain't. No way.
Is this?
Yeah. It's nasty work. It's nasty work. And Complex was trying to control the narrative. But you got to understand something. Who is Complex going to use to control the narrative? They're not going to try to do that with somebody like G&B TV because I ain't going to let it go down, especially not when it got something to do with the culture. But they could get a bumper clot, Ras clot, Jamaican, fresh off the banana boat, mother skunk, and they could sit him in a chair and they could put cameras on him and they'll definitely get him to muddy the waters, to push a narrative. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing with Show Flacco. Why? How you think this dude that can't even barely say 2 words cause he stutter? I mean, listen. That's Show Flacco. Listen. That's Show Flacco. How he get behind the camera? He can't even articulate himself. But he a whole African that got a underlying disdain for FBA culture. So you gotta understand something. You gotta really elevate the real. Grown Man Business TV, the real. Put that on the pedestal. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Yo, I'm so glad I'm not FBA culture. But see, even you that's glad to not be FBA culture are in a chat full of FBA. That is the issue. That's always been the issue. I've always noticed that all of you dudes, y'all don't want to be black, but y'all want to act black. You don't want to be FBA. You don't want to push FBA forward, but you want to benefit off the forward progression, off the inventions, off of everything that come with FBA. You want that. But when it's time to be black, no, I'm not black. I am African. Oh, no. I not FBA. I am Jamaican. Oh, no, me, I'm not black. I am Haitian. And you finally got somebody that's going to say this. Now you got somebody that's going to say this. Oh, no, I'm not black. I'm from Guyana. I'm from Nigeria. I'm African. We are not the same, my friend. No, I'm not black. Do you think that I ever went into a live stream full of Latinos and said, thank God I'm not Latino? You think I ever did that? You ever think I ever went into a live stream full of white people and said, thank you, Lord, I ain't got the dog fur on me? Nah, that shit ain't none of my business. But y'all all have an opinion and y'all all have concerns and y'all all speak on FBA business because we are the light. We are it. Yo, I'm so glad. Yeah, we glad you're not FBA either. What are you? Put it in the chat what you are. Stand on business. What are you, a Jamaican? What are you, a West Indian? What are you? Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to the chat. You gotta know something, man. We growing organically. And it's non-stop, and there's nothing they can do about this. Big salute to everybody that's in tune with the channel. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know something. You gotta know that I see you. I appreciate you. Oh, now it's human. Nah. See, I love this lane. Now, what does it have? Why does everything have something to do with race? Well, you tell me. No, I'm not black. I'm not white. I'm human. Well, in the Constitution, they tried to tell us we were 3/4 of a man or something like that.
This is what East Coast niggas is. We talking to my boy Joe. Don't cheat on your wife. This is what we talking to right now.
It ain't
East Coast. This is the voice of y'all niggas right here, cuz. It's crazy.
This is what I'm saying. I'm just saying, whatever that man is doing, cuz whatever he doing, cuz is his business, and it ain't none of y'all business, cuz. Like, y'all got to stop doing that. That's not cool, and it ain't player, cuz, and it come with bad consequences.
Man, I would feel like shit.
Hold on real quick. I don't like how dude be talking. You know what I'm saying?
So I've been trying to address it. As I said, for the people who are actually affected, Of course, I care about those people. I still believe, with all due respect, and I know y'all live there, California is a shithole, politically and everywhere else. It's the reason,
Hey, bro, Jamaica is a shithole, not California. You don't see people in California getting in banana boats and floating over to Jamaica. You don't see people in California crossing the border. You don't see this. Who are you, a bumperclot Jamaican, a rasclot mother skunk, to tell us or tell them that California is a come on, man, you crazy. Y'all live in shanty villages over there in Jamaica. Did you forget that? Did you forget, hey, DJ Academic, did you forget walking to school in flip-flops on dirt roads and all of that? Did you forget that? You forgot you used to walk through shanty villages and come on, B, y'all had open sewages over there when I went to Jamaica. It's nasty work. And then you come to America and tell us that California, the worst ghetto in California is luxury condos to you Jamaicans over there, you bumperclot, rasclot, what a skunk. Let me say it again. The worst projects, the worst urban community in LA are high-rise hotel condos to the people over there in them shanty villages in Jamaica, trying to steal your ID so they could get something over here in America, trying to get a passport, trying to get paperwork, getting on those banana boats and floating over the goddamn ocean just to get to it. Who are you to tell us was good? Boy, is you crazy? You out your mind, B. Yo, I apologize. No, if Jamaica was on fire, you'll be having more empathy for them Jamaicans. If Jamaica was burning down, you'd be having more empathy for those Jamaicans. But let me tell you something, DJ Academics. You already know some catastrophic event is going to take place over there in Jamaica, just like it is in Haiti. And I don't want to hear no, you know what I'm saying, GoFundMe for Jamaica. We raising money. We raising food and water for these bumperclot, rasclot. Don't talk like that when it go down over there. Yeah, is what it is.
the reason why every tech company's left there. It's the reason why Donald Trump is back in office, because all of the things that really affect you guys, that what's going on now, is people have said they're not with it. Now, granted, I don't want a black man to lose their house, to be homeless. No. So I'll say that like unequivocally, right? I don't want somebody who is African American or somebody who is, from an inner city to lose their home. But California, what y'all don't, maybe because y'all can't see the forest from the trees, everybody looks at California as that's been exactly what's been wrong with the entire nation, from politics to everywhere else. This is why you're seeing the weak policies, the weak politicians, and all of the weak shit happening where people are getting robbed all the time. You have all these governors who can't even prevent. They could have done easy legislature to make sure that thought place.
Now you a politician. You can't even pull and talk politics in your own country. But these people, again, bro, they come from Africa, they come from Jamaica, they come from all these different foreign lands, and they got so much to say about American politics. They got so much insight and so much opinions on what's going on over here. But somehow, some way, y'all can't even get Jamaica under control. Y'all can't even get fucking running water and good plumbing over there. Y'all got open sewage markets over there in Jamaica. But you telling some California dudes, you a politician now. You in politics now, academics. That what we doing. And I want to tell y'all how much of a hoe he is. Because the initial issue had nothing to do with politics. You know, he talking about people getting robbed. He calling California a shithole. You know, he's saying all these other things, and it had nothing to do with any politicians. But now that he being pressed, now that he being exposed, now he trying to get political. What, you trying to spit knowledge now? Come on, man. What, you spitting some knowledge, B? Crazy. Hey, baby girl, what's going on? Yeah, you trying to spit knowledge? Yes, sir. Look nice. How was the food? Was good?
Yeah, that was really yummy.
Okay.
I ate a quesadilla.
Nice, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So now you a politician. You know, over there in California. Nah, everybody don't feel. It's only you foreigners that feel like that. We don't feel like that. Cali is what it is. When Cali ready to change Cali, when Cali ready to go to the next level, they'll go to the next level. But we don't feel like that. Cali got what they got. We got what we got. Everybody is in the matrix. You think New Jersey is any better? You think New York is any better with all the rats running around New York City? With all the homelessness and all the immigrants and all the death and destruction out there in New York and New Jersey? You think that's, come on, B? You a Jamaican talking like this. Salute to the chat, man.
Black, we are black. We are black. We are black in the United States, bro. I know you came over here when you was pretty young from Jamaica, bro. Every last state is the same to black people in this country. Stop talking about these crackers, man. What are you doing? We don't care about no motherfucking Trump. We don't care about no motherfucking Gavin Newsom. We don't care about no politicians, cuz. We talking about people, Act. Don't start preaching that punk ass. Just listen, Act.
And see, this is what I want to say too, right? What you will always be able to notice when you talking to like foreigners and they trying to give you some constructive criticism about America, they talk real fast. It's never like a cool, calm collective like Glasses Malone. They, you know, academics talking real fast. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to hide the hate in the message. They trying to tell you something, but they trying to hide the hate that they got for you. So they got to talk fast so that, you know, they saying certain things that if you really digest it, you'll say, yo, what? Wait, well, hold up. Back up real quick. What you just say? You said Cali is shithole. Bang. Bang. Right in your mouth. But he talking real fast. Notice that Glasses Malone is being very articulate, very calm, cool, and collective. And academics is like, no, you. The Africans do it. They all do it. The Latinos, they all do it. When you start pressing them. Is what it is. Let's let them go a little longer. Hold on.
Don't start preaching that punk ass cracker shit to us, bro. We not on that time. You know what type of time we on, dog. We talking about the people. We not talking about them. I don't want to talk about politicians. I don't care about none of these people that run this state, this city. I don't care about none of them people. I'm talking about the actual people. Yeah, but it's not about change though. It's about you being more responsible because people do look for you to be a
Now he Martin Luther King and he want change. Now academics, now he want to bring change. He's a whole hoe out here, man. And we gonna kind of end on that. Big salute to the community podcast, man. I really enjoy the content. Big salute to ODM Slim. You know, we got a 3-hour difference. So a lot of the times when I'm driving trucks at night, you know what I'm saying, I'm handling my business. You know what I'm saying? It might be 1, 2, 3 in the morning. And over there in Cali, it might be 12, 1 in the morning. And ODM Slim is up late at, you know, 11, 12 o'clock. And he's doing his content. And I always get a chance to get a earful of ODM Slim because I'm in the truck at night. So big salute to them West Coast platforms, man. ODM Slim, you know, community, even Spider Loc. You know what I'm saying? I reached out to Spider Loc on Instagram. I ain't heard nothing back from him, but I just wanted to kind of clear the air. You know what I'm saying? I rock with, you know, what they got going on over there and you know, keep doing your thing over there on the West Coast with what y'all got going on. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, at the end of the day, it's bigger than rap. It's deeper than rap. And if you're gonna be a part of this culture, you're gonna show the utmost respect. So now you a politician. This nigga done went, DJ Akademiks went from talking gangster to being a politician to now trying to be Martin Luther King and bring change to the West Coast. Man, they don't need you, Akademiks. Put that same energy into Jamaica. Yeah, put that same energy to them Jamaicans getting on that goddamn banana boat, making their way to America. Put that same energy. If y'all would go and put that same energy into the countries y'all come from, we wouldn't have no problems. Nobody needs you to be a pop. We don't need that, B. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, DJ Akademiks. And we not holding up. We not stopping. This is going to, listen, I want to end with Nipsey. I'm going to end with Nip. Crazy, man. Hold on, because we still in here. Hold on.
Here, and y'all just think y'all bigger than the program. And that's when a lot of things change. I don't ever go to anybody's city, anybody's culture, anything with disdain and disrespect and bad taste in my mouth the minute I get there. I don't do it. I don't go to Atlanta and be like, man, you country ass niggas sounding like that. Why y'all talking to me like that? I don't go to New York and be like, man, these dumbass trash all over the place. Why the fuck? I don't do any of that. I go there and it's love. Like, damn, what y'all eat? What y'all fuck with out here? What y'all listening to? What music y'all fucking with? Put me on to that. With us?
Embracing it.
With us, bro, it's like, let's shit on it before we love it. Now, for a nigga that ain't been out here.
And I want to address that before we leave out, right? Because he's right. He's right about that. But the thing that he's not homing in on and not understanding is it's not the New Yorkers that's doing that to y'all. It's not the FBA New Yorkers that's doing that to y'all. It's not nobody that's FBA in Atlanta that's doing that to y'all. And vice versa. You understand what I'm saying? It's always these tethers that look like they black, but they not. And what they do is exactly what just happened with DJ Akademiks is they cause confusion and they cause destruction within it's like divide and conquer. These guys are worse than certain white people. These guys are worse than Latinos, certain Latinos. These guys are worse because they look like us. I mean, they got the same type of melanin. They can get their hair cut like Akon and put waves and wigs and shit on. They can dress up like us. They can talk like us. They can walk like us. And as long as they can emulate us, they look like us. So that's why you got a DJ Akademiks causing the confusion between Cali and New York, even in this little conversation. Nobody said to themselves like, yo, DJ Akademiks don't even live in New York City. How is he the pulse of New York? How is he speaking on New York City? You live in Jersey somewhere. You're not even allowed to move freely in New York City. Somebody will strip you naked. I'm talking all the way down to your thongs and your Fashion Nova and all of that if you went to New York the wrong way. So why would it be a Jamaican that live in New Jersey causing friction between LA and New York when it ain't no friction at this present moment? The friction is between LA and Canada. The friction is between LA and New Orleans when it come to Lil Wayne in the Super Bowl. But it ain't no friction between LA and New York City. That's why my platforms that's like my platform, we need to be elevated to the top. Stop spending money with these Jamaicans. Stop spending money with these Africans. Stop putting money in their pocket and elevate the real culture. You see what I'm saying? So now you will have a voice that can decipher what's going on, the cause and effect, the divide and conquer, all of that. You got somebody like me, grown man business, that's from the culture that can tell you, hold up, pun. Hold up, Jay. I feel what you're saying. But let's get it. Let's get this right. The majority of the black people y'all see in drill music over there in New York are not black, homie. Those are West Indian dudes, Jamaican dudes, dudes that's Guyana, Africans. You think Chef G is black? That nigga's African. He's from West India or something like that. So even when you think like, oh, you know, the drill rappers and over there, yo, that's all foreigners that's dressed up like black people. The same way Busta Rhymes dressed up like he was black for a long time before y'all knew he was a Jamaican. You know, Busta Rhymes used to act black. Nobody knew he was Jamaican until he got comfortable and the Latinos made him feel comfortable. And then he started showing his Jamaican bumba clot, ras clot. You got to have somebody from the culture that can say this, that has been elevated to a certain level so everybody can hear me say this. DJ Akademiks, DJ Vladimir, Adam 22. Once we get to a high enough level, they are going to have to hear this. Y'all never thought about that? All the violence in New York City is from foreigner dudes that dress up like black people. All the shootings in New York City is from a dude that's from the West Indies. He from Jamaica. He an immigrant son from Africa. He's Haitian. He's not black, bro. It's a very small percentage of FBA in New York that's doing the shit that y'all see every day. But they dress them up like Halloween, like black people. Same way they did in Snowfall, where they put that dude from Europe or England, you know, Saint Frank's, what's his name? Frank? Saint? Same way they did with The Wire. Stringer Bell is, you know, he's from England. Or the pot. They talk like that, but they act on screen like black people. Come on, B. This the game that you need. This why I ain't gonna press it. The bigger we build this platform, the more they gonna have to recognize what's being said. So I feel Pun on that. He's saying, yo, why is it? It's because we got too many tethers causing destruction, causing confusion. The same way out in Cali, y'all got all those immigrants sparking little fires everywhere. They telling the United States, yo, it's a forest fire. Well, where the hell is the forest at? Because I ain't seen a forest yet. I ain't seen the forest that's in the fire yet. All I see is houses being burned down, right? And instead of telling the truth, they telling us it's forest fires and it's ambers flying everywhere. Whole time you got immigrants, illegal immigrants with blowtorches lighting fires, little fires that turn to big fires. That's what Akademiks and Show Flacco do in this culture. They light little fires that turn to big fires. Akademiks and Show Flacco, a Jamaican and an African, they light little fires that turn to big fires. So it's easy for this to turn to a New York and West Coast thing, and it ain't got nothing to do with that. This is West Coast and Canada, West Coast and New Orleans. Y'all leave New York City out this one. Y'all let New York City sit out this one. They ain't got nothing to do with it. No, I'm telling you, it's FBA. We didn't even get off the slave ship. We are prisoners. We were prisoners at war. We were POWs. We was never slaves that came over here on the goddamn boat. We was Negro farmers. You know, when they took all that farmland from the Negro farmers, we was Florida Seminoles. We was Geechees in South Carolina. We was already here. Show Flacco is an African American. He's an African that came over here due to his immigrant parents and was born in America. Show Flacco is an African American. This is FBA. This is foundational Black Americans. This is FBA business. And we're gonna talk more about that. I'm gonna talk to Corey Holcomb. Big salute to Corey Holcomb. Love the content. I saw something where Corey Holcomb was like, what does that stand for? And it was like, yo, FBA, no, I'm telling you, it's foundational black Americans. It's not foundational black authority. We are the foundation of this. Let me show y'all something real quick. Big salute to the chat. Let's play with this. Watch this. I want to show y'all something. Now that we just going to talk about that real quick, I'm gonna kind of, you know, DJ Akademiks is a whole out here. It ain't really too much more to say. This platform, let's rise it, let's take it to the top. 100K, 400K, 1 million subscribers. So that anytime a Adam 22, a DJ Vladimir, a DJ Akademiks get to running their mouth, I could correct them in real time, homie. And the world gotta listen. Let me show y'all something. Yeah. I'm gonna do a whole live stream on this, so make sure you got your notifications on. I'm gonna do a live stream tonight, and I'm gonna come back tomorrow, and I'm gonna do a live stream just on foundational black Americans. We were POWs. We were prisoners of war. We was never slaves, my G. Show Flacco, his people probably were slaves. We was never slaves, homie. We went to war with the Europeans. They had guns. They had already got their hands on gunpowder. They had advanced shit going on. They took everything. They won the war. Why you think Africans don't got beards like this? They not like us. Show Flacco got a bare face, homie. That man ain't got a lick of hair on his face. He a full-blown African. DJ Akademiks, he's dying to grow out that little thin-ass beard he be trying. What? Let's look at something real quick. Big salute to the chat. Watch this. You know, and big salute to Godfrey, man. Big salute to Godfrey. You know what I'm saying? I really respect homie, and I appreciate what he did and what he said, because it's necessary. And this ain't the only thing he's ever said. He always speaking and exposing this whole situation with FBA. He always doing it. He been doing it for a long time. Hold on real quick. Watch this. Watch this. Big salute to the chat. Let's see. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Inventing damn near everything in America is unreal. When you, this motherfuckers can barely build an app, and motherfuckers invented what? GPS is a black woman. Well, 3D imaging is a black woman. Laser eye surgery is a black woman. Escalators a black inventor. Elevators a black inventor. The roller coaster is Granville T. Woods. Roller coaster, everything.
Internet, the cell phone.
The cell phone. I was just watching the thing on the cell phone. Our video games is Jerry Lawson in Silicon Valley. They try not to mention it, but he's the reason why we have Xbox, Atari. He did the first, before Atari, the F1 series. Jerry Lawson, a black dude who invented home videos. Super Soaker, Lonnie Jackson. It just goes on. Sanitary napkins. It's a woman. Our ADT, our security system, is a black woman in Queens. Mary Van Brighton in 1966. She invented the home security. All of this shit we did to move the society ahead, and we still get shit on. The African Americans still get shit on. I can say I'm African American because I was born in America, and I know it's like to be called nigga and all this other shit. But African American history, the shit that you talking about open heart surgery, Daniel Hale, plasma, Charles Drew. We can keep going. Surgical equipment, black people inventing, just constantly inventing, and they took everything and lied. But now things are coming into the light. We're inventing damn near everything in America.
Now, again, big salute to Godfrey, man. I really enjoyed that. And I got a book right here with over 2,000 inventions from FBA. So that's the only thing that I noticed when he was talking. And when he said African Americans, he actually stopped himself. He thought to himself how to reposition that, but he just went ahead and kept going. And I ain't mad at that. Because he said African Americans, and then he said he can consider himself an African American, but then he said they. So he separated him, the African Americans, from FBA because that's who he's talking about. He's not talking about his parents, African immigrants that are African Americans. He's talking about foundational Black Americans that we have built this whole country. If it wasn't for our inventions, then this whole country would be a third world country. If it wasn't for our inventions, our contributions to America, y'all would not be rushing the border. Y'all would not be in Jamaica getting on banana boats and floating your ass over here. And then to take it a step deeper, right? Like when he said like the sanitation napkins was created, invented by a Black woman in Queens, New York. Well, you got to ask yourself, where did her mother come from? Where did her grandmother come from? Because they wasn't in Queens, New York. You got to know she probably just was born in New York City. The majority of Black people in New York City came from down south. The majority of the people in California, their ancestors, Tookie Williams, all the greatest gangsters that y'all talk about, their mothers and grandmothers came from down south, Texas and all of that. You understand? So it's deep, and we're going to talk more about this tomorrow when we're going to just talk straight FBA business. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's necessary because Corey Holcomb and a few other people was trying to figure out what's this and what's that, and it's like, all right, let me just give y'all this game real quick. The whole California, it was a migration from the South to California. It wasn't a lot of Black people in Compton. It wasn't no Black people in Compton before the South came up there. It wasn't no Black people in Harlem until the South made the Harlem Renaissance, and we came up there and we brought blues and we brought jazz and we brought rock and roll. We created country music. Nah, I'm a diss Akademiks, and I'm a diss his Jamaican culture. And this is not to all Jamaicans, but I do that so that either you gonna stand with it or you gonna separate yourself from it. You either gonna rock with it and say, act, man, you making us look bad, or you gonna act like it's not that, and then you could be a part of that. We built this country, B. I'm talking everything. Listen to that again. Big salute to Godfrey, man.
It's unreal. When you, this motherfuckers can barely build an app, and motherfuckers invented what? GPS is a Black woman. Well, 3D imaging is a Black woman. Laser eye surgery is a Black woman. Escalators are Black.
Listen, notice he's saying Black woman. He's not saying African American. Notice that. Now watch.
Inventor. Elevators and Black inventor. The roller coasters, Granville T. Woods. Roller coaster, everything.
The cell phone.
The cell phone. I was just watching the thing on the cell phone. Our video games is Jerry Lawson in Silicon Valley. They try not to mention him, but he's the reason why we have Xbox, Atari. He did the first, before Atari, the F1 series. Jerry Lawson, a Black dude who invented home videos. Super Soaker, Lonnie Jackson. It just goes on. Sanitary napkins. It's a woman. Our ADT, our security system, is a Black woman in Queens. Mary Van Brighton in 1966. She invented the home security. All of this shit we did to move the society ahead, and we still get shit on. African Americans still get shit on. I can say I'm African American because I was born in America, and I know it's like to be called nigga and all this other shit. But African American history, the shit that
right there, you see, his brain, his wheels is turning. He's trying to, and he called it African American history, but he knows that that's not what it is. It's foundational Black Americans, is Black people, and it's not Africans. And his mind started going like this, and he just went, and I'm okay with that. Because I'm somebody that's gonna catch that. So he started like not stuttering, but more like trying to find his words while talking fast. Salute to the chat, man. Watch this.
You talking about open heart surgery, Daniel Hale, plasma, Charles Drew. We can keep going. Surgical equipment, black people inventing, just constantly inventing, and they took everything and lied. But now things are coming into the light. We're inventing damn near.
Big salute to the chat. Hey, listen, man. Make sure you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you in tune with the Realest channel on YouTube. This is FBA Business. And I'm telling you, we're going to talk tomorrow. We're going to talk tomorrow because a lot of y'all didn't know that the 90% of the shootings in New York City is done by foreigners that look black. So we're going to have a real talk tomorrow. We're going to have a real conversation, and you not going to like it. But the truth is the truth. We tired. Nah, this is FBA business. Academics, show Flacco. I'ma step on y'all. I'ma step on y'all, B. Don't worry about it. I'ma step on you. I'ma make everybody know and make everybody see exactly how much of a hoe you is out here. You's a hoe. And I guarantee, and I listen to me, I suggest a demonstration is lined up. West Coast, I suggest a fade is lined up. I suggest DJ Akademiks not be able to walk a LA street until he face that fade, until he stand on business. Same thing with New York City. I suggest DJ Akademiks not be able to. Either that or get stripped down to your fashion over panties, homie. Because you got some panties under that skirt, Akademiks. You got a thong on under that skirt, Akademiks, and now you dealing with real men. And yeah, R.I.P. to Nip Hustle. Lucky for you, Nipsey Hustle lost his life. But bad news. Bad news. Nipsey Hustle sparked the brain, and now you gonna have to deal with grown man business. This FBA business, boy. My suggestion, nationwide. You see Akademiks, you set a demonstration. Word to Nipsey.
It's kind of because DJ Akademiks is a meatball to me. So he said stuff. He said some stuff about Chicago, rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, he's a buster. He's a weirdo. Niggas will whoop his ass in real life. He behind the weirdo. Niggas will whoop his ass in real life. Weirdo. Niggas will whoop his ass in real life. Niggas will whoop his ass in real life. Niggas will whoop his ass in real life. He behind the camera, and you guys just let clowns be clowns, man. Like, I was on Everyday Struggle, and I walked out just because, you know, I'm not a clown. I don't come from that world of like you make jokes about. We used to fuck niggas up. Excuse me, are we live?
Yeah, we can bleep this.
We used to fuck niggas up for trying to film fights.
Right.
In the hood. Yeah. Nigga, you fight. What you doing with the camera? We gonna make you fight, nigga. Yeah. Fuck wrong with you, boy. Yeah. We ain't covering no drama. That's called instigating. Right. And what's up with you while you at it, nigga?
Right.
So, you know, niggas like him get weeded out quick. He got a little internet run going on, but, you know, he just gotta let himself destruct because he's on the path. Niggas will whoop his ass in real life. Niggas will whoop his ass in real life.
Word to Nipsey. So listen, man, we about to go live 6 o'clock, 5:45, 6 o'clock. We going live again. I'm gonna give y'all a quick synopsis on Cam and Mace. This ain't gonna take long, and we gonna go from there. You know what I'm saying? I want to get that out the way because a lot of people are asking me about it, and we gonna have fun with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really about to put my foot on their neck. About what's going on and these grown ass men bickering back and forth on this YouTube, and these dudes is terrible examples. Some more New Yorkers, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. So you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? Listen, you can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest that you tap in. Listen. I suggest that you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing. We not dressing nothing up. I'm going to give you this game straight raw, my G. Pure dope. Yeah, we ain't tap dancing. We ain't using no baking soda, no quinine. We ain't using no extras. We gonna get right into the business. And you better believe something. This right here is FBA business. FBA business, homie. All 2025 and beyond. And beyond. And tomorrow, when we talk more about this FBA business, I'm gonna give y'all the epiphany that I had. The epiphany that told me this right here will take you to 100,000 subscribers. If you get back on this message, it's going to take you to the top, my G. Make sure, no, this message is necessary. I'm going to explain to you why it's so passionate. I'm going to explain to you where this come from, why this is FBA business. And we going to clean house. Salute to Tariq Nasheed, you know what I'm saying? One of the big spokesmen for FBA. But you need to know something. Grown Man Business TV, we need to get on that level. All the way on that level. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Make sure you are in tune with this channel. We need to be on that level so we can correct every tether that open their mouth about FBA business. And it's a lot of them. So listen, man. We going live at 5:45. I suggest y'all be waiting. I suggest y'all be, right there. I suggest you got get your popcorn ready. You see how Cam and Mason them had popcorn on that last live stream that did 1 million? Get your popcorn ready. So listen, man, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, man, you can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. Gang.